Good afternoon. I feel like pinching myself because I don't believe that I'm live after so long. As you all can see, I'm doing my makeup. I'm thinking about updating YouTube on what I'm doing, like you guys, in terms of like the community. I just reinstated my TikTok. So this is just like a get ready with me, I'm back / what's actually going to be going on my platforms moving forward. And to be honest, it's not like a crazy change. It's just that I'm back and I'm putting more emphasis on wellness now. So I'm really excited about that. So as you guys are coming in, I'm just going to share these updates while I do my makeup. Let me know how you're doing if you're on. The thing about me when it comes to makeup is I want to do a really nice everyday look, but I want it to look as natural as possible. So that was just my setting spray. I'm gonna carve the top. The lighting is a little bit different today because I'm in my washroom. So excuse the different lighting, but we're making it work. And if I look this way, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. And let me know if you guys want any details on the brands that I use. So for those of you who are new, my name is Tenika. My content was always centered around mindset and manifestations. I am still very much doing mindset and manifestations. I don't want anyone that's in the community coming back and seeing this video and they're like, oh my gosh, I followed her for mindset and manifestation, lifestyle hacks, and she's no longer doing it. I'm definitely doing it. I'm just adding another element to my content now. Like I never used to do get ready with me's, and I just think that it would be beneficial to start doing get ready with me's. Primarily also because I always feel like this is like a personal thing for me, is I always feel like I need to be ready. I need to look perfect. I need to look like this. I need to have a certain aesthetic, and I'm over it. I'm over trying to figure it out versus just producing. So I'm going to say it on here is that I want to do more get ready with me so that I can just focus more on less on me and focus more on the content itself. And if you're new here, definitely subscribe because I want to share some other announcements with you guys as well. Who you are, I'm watching your live. Thanks for joining, Brenda. Hi. And definitely subscribe. I'm gonna come back. So glad you're here. So if any of you are familiar again with my channel, you'll know that I have done mindset and manifestations. I've talked about the law of assumption. I love talking about Neville Goddard, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Anyone who's kind of in that mind space / neural pathways, neurology, I don't know if it's even a topic, neurology. So I speak a lot about neurology. I'm getting tongue-tied. And I know that it's kind of slow. I'm really picking back up with my pace and how I used to post like a couple times a week, and I want to do it a lot more. So right now, like my brows, I've changed a lot about just my face, in terms of like um how I present myself and how I put my makeup on. For those of you who are a little melanated or even a lot of melanated will understand like how important it is to use makeup that fits you, that fits your complexion. And I've been trying these products for a little over 2 to 3 months and I'm just loving it. So most of the products that you guys see that I'm using is Sephora branded. So I think everything is backwards because I'm using my front facing camera. Hopefully eventually I'll use my back facing camera. If I could get like a screen just to make sure that I look properly, that I'm in focus, because this is mainly why I use the front facing, to make sure I'm in focus. So you're from Mexico? Oh, cool. I'm from Canada. I'm from Ontario, Canada. And you said your name is Anna. Nice to meet you, Anna. And you're Spanish speaking. That's okay. I love to learn Spanish. It's one of those languages that actually are it's pretty close to the English language. I need to speed up on my makeup. I'm just realizing that I need to hurry up because I want to film. So what you guys can expect in terms of content moving forward is you guys are going to see more talking head videos. You guys are going to see more wellness based videos. I've already kind of started that on my Instagram, like only in my Instagram stories. And yes, Anna, it's so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm not sure if you're already a part of my community, but you could ask me anything related to, I'm just looking for my brush. You could ask me anything related to mindset manifestations. Of course, I still want to make that the forefront, but I also want to add a layer of content that will allow us to navigate better in the manifestation space, because I don't know if some of you are my OGs, but I don't know if some of you remember the days where I always talked about emotional self-regulation. And emotional self-regulation is still very much a thing. A lot of people are still very much struggling with emotional self-regulation, and it's primarily because well, it's generational, number one, but just how the world was built. And it's so important to understand why the world was built the way that it was. I'm not going to get into that, but it's so important to know why the world was built the way that it was, why there are certain things that need to be in the realm of living, even though we don't agree with it, it's not healthy for us, yada yada. It's still how the world runs, right? So my content is pretty much talking about how to balance, and more so how to, I'm just trying to figure out a way to say this, like how to live a life without feeling like you have to grind or prove anything to anyone or even ask for permission. It's so important. Thank you so much for subscribing. Hey, baddie. Hey, girl. Let me know what your name is. Right now it's saying Rula. Rula. Beautiful name. So right now I'm just applying my foundation, and I'm going to blend everything out right after I'm done blending all of my foundation. So guys, you're really not going to see me on live getting ready. I just wanted to do like a quick icebreaker and see who was on, see who kind of matches my vibe, somebody or a group of people who just are tired of playing small. And going back to what I was mentioning about my content, is that it's going to help you make better choices. Make better choices in regards to your environment, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. Really, I'm trying to see how I can weave in wellness into the manifestation space. And I want to make it sound easy. I don't want to make it sound like, oh my gosh, well, you have to do this 10 times a day. I was never that coach, anyways. Sorry, it feels like there's something in my eye. I don't know. It feels like there's something there, but I don't see it. Has that ever happened to you guys? And my lashes on this side are just, I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna have to fill that in. So let me know what some of what your challenges are. Those of you who are on, who seen my live come up on their news feed, there's a reason why, because the algorithm makes no mistakes. So why don't you let me know if you're comfortable enough what you oftentimes struggle with, and then I could walk you through perspectives on how to come about that and how to overcome it. I just want to make sure that I'm not out of focus. So I also have another announcement. Today is just going to be an announcement live / get ready with me. And I am so excited to have partnered with a wellness company, which is why I came on to share with you guys. So I just did an unboxing of some of their products. So they've got skincare, they've got wellness products, they got a little bit of everything. So think of it as like Amazon for your wellness. And I just love the idea of having a wellness company back up your emotional support, your mental support, and your physical health, and supporting all of that. It's really an amazing company, and I'm gonna share more about it as, you know, I become more familiar with you guys. Again, if you have any questions regarding anything that you're going through right now, I feel like I could still talk about the topics that I was mentioning before, meaning circumstances don't matter, they don't exist. When I break down the law of assumption, to me, it's about the way you think. It's more about the way you think. So when I talk about perspective, it's more like if you're at a perspective where you're stuck, all you have to kind of get normalized in your system, in your nervous system, in your regulation, is that there are different ways to thinking about a certain situation, right? This is why in the law of assumption they say that circumstances don't exist. It's what actually exists is what the story that you're telling yourself over and over again in this live moment. So this live present moment means so much when it comes to manifestations, because you essentially manifest and materialize, like you bring into 3D reality what you think about most, like what you do the most, what you think about the most. I'm looking for my blush. Give me a second. Found my blush. There is just a bunch of trays here of stuff. So I feel like I've already manifested an amazing apartment, and I'm so grateful. And my next one is gonna be huge. I'm already gonna make a vanity like in my room right outside this washroom. And we're talking about manifestations. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? I never do get ready with me's, and I was like, to hell with it, I'm just gonna do a get ready with me. And we're talking about mindset and manifestation, my favorite topic. And so over here we do a lot of blush. Just FYI, over here we blush it up, honey. We love a good blush. So right now, normally I would use my cream blush, but I'm using my powder blush by Revlon, and it's in the shade 033 Very Berry. I've had this blush for years. Like, I feel like I just It just works so well with my complexion, and I'm open to other blushes, but just there's no other blush that does it like this. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, when you think about manifestations, mindset, to me, it's only a matter of regulating your nervous system and normalizing what you want to experience, paired with your ever evolving perspective. So what does that mean? For instance, a couple months ago, I had a friend. She was down bad. She lost her job and she had to start over again. She had to literally start life over again. And what she did was she worked on her emotional self-regulation. And fast forward to today, you would never thought that she was the same girl because she has her own house. She's got her own car. She got a car. She got a house. She's living her best life. She's dating. And all because she shifted her perspective. She was able to get out of that, doom and gloom because of the story that she was telling herself, right? And so I think that when it comes to manifestation, the manifestation community makes manifestation harder than it needs to be. It's crazy. I don't know why. Over under blush, I don't matter. I have to blush. You have blush blindness. That's so cute. I swear we're besties because I love blush too. It's just, I don't know, it just makes a girl look like a girl. I don't know what to say. It's just like, it's the best feeling to have blush on. And I'm so glad that we've normalized it. So I'm going to let that all blend at some point. I'm blending it out now, but it's going to look better once I set my face. So we're trusting the process right now. We're trusting the process. I might look a little crazy, but that's because I'm still working on it, right? And let me know, clock it. That's right, clock that T. What method do you use, if any? So that's a really good question. I don't think I have a method per se. I have just been learning. Okay, I do have this thing I've just been learning recently. It's called beauty maxing. So right now, like, you're seeing the beauty maxing routine that I'm doing because I got some time today. Normally, I wouldn't even do foundation. I would just do a little bit of concealer. I would, do my eyes a certain way. Like, I would probably just put on, I barely put, so my my 5 or 10 minute routine consists of just concealer, blush, I'll maybe do a color correct, and that's it. And I already have like clusters. So I have cluster lashes. Oh yeah, now of course I would fan up my lashes. So what I actually want to do with my my eyebrows. What I want to do with my brows is what you see the ladies do, like the girlies are doing, like the hairs with the NYX, like I feel like it's called the eyebrow lift and snatch or something like that. I want to try it. I don't know how it would look on my face, but during the summer, I don't really want to have such a heavy brow. I want to like have a more wispy brow. So that's what I might start to do. And then beauty maxing. You probably heard of the beauty maxing. It's everywhere. All the girlies are talking about it. Even if you look it up, you will see like a lot of content on beauty maxing. And what it is it's like you just doing the most that makes you look the most presentable and the most beautiful, right? Like you're really just maximizing on your beauty. That's pretty much it. And so what I do is so I'm just blending the concealer right now, and sometimes I get rid of dark spots, sometimes I don't. Today I'm doing that, and I'm gonna do a little bit of shadow on my eyes because beauty maxing consists of like elongating the brows. So my brows, I cut the ends of my brows and then I made the brow a little longer. You could see that instead of carving it from here, like I shaved the brow here and I elongated my brow. So it just gives your eyes a little bit more appeal. And then I've got a powder foundation from Maybelline, and I'm using that as my eyeshadow. You could use any like bronzer if your foundation is too, you see that? If your foundation, this is a lot. I actually put way too much. I put way too much towel. I did the most on that one. Anyway, you could put any bronzer or darker not darker foundation, but like any bronzer on your eyes, and it looks like you already did a look, right? And honestly, I'm not doing any beauty stuff. I feel like I don't know what I feel like when it comes to beauty. Like I never thought that I would be doing any beauty content per se. Like I've always wanted to be someone who teaches mindset and manifestation. And that's slowly evolving because I'm also into wellness now, and I'm also into like what I mentioned, beauty maxing, and also doing UGC. Like I don't know if you ladies are on this, but UGC is blowing up. It's blowing up, and I'm just thinking out loud while I say UGC is probably not going anywhere. So if you are manifesting right now the best year of your life, you know, you should definitely be looking into how you can maximize for the less amount of effort. That's what I recommend. And I don't know if this is gonna help, but I'm just putting a little light powder here. And I haven't set my face yet, so I'm gonna look for my setting powder and I'll be right back. It literally should be right in front of me. So before some of you joined, I was talking about whether you guys are comfortable with sharing any difficulties, anything that you have challenges with right now, because I like to talk people through certain perspectives that will allow them to shift. Like I feel like my calling is allowing people to see themselves and holding up a mirror in lifetime so that they see the way they are either speaking to themselves or repeating a story over and over again. So feel free at any point during this live to share what your challenges might be if you're comfortable. Right now, I'm just gonna set my face. I'm pretty much done. Like I like what I did, and I'm just gonna add a little highlight, and then I'm gonna, that's a lot of powder. And then I'm gonna talk more about what you guys can expect to see on my platform. So I'm pretty sure that I mentioned this, like I just reinstated my TikTok, so I'll be doing a lot more shorts and just a lot more talking head videos. I have been working on my confidence to do more talking head. It's not like I've never done these videos before. I've done talking head videos, like I've shared a lot of information here on my channel. And the reason why you guys might be on my channel and not see my videos is because I want to start, like, I'm going through a rebrand. Like I'm going through a rebrand right now. So don't be upset. There's going to be a lot more content being shared. It's just going to shift just ever so slightly. So don't be upset if you go on my page and you don't see any videos. There will be videos. All I got is time now, so there will be videos. And we're gonna fix my hair because it's kind of looking a mess now that I'm on camera. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Batiste dry shampoo in it. Oh, and it's 2 o'clock. So I live in Canada. I'm not sure if you guys are from, but let me know where you guys are from. Samaya, is that how you pronounce your name? Samaya? Yeah, beauty maxing. You said you don't know about it. Beauty maxing is like everything right now. Especially if you want to be a hot girl in the summer, beauty max. Max that up. Max it up. And I'm not even the type of girl that wants attention. Like, I'm never doing the thing to get the most attention. I'm always kind of like subtle in my demeanor. Guys, am I doing this right? I'm always subtle in my demeanor. So for me to say I'm gonna beauty max this year, that's saying a lot. Because I feel like I don't need to do too much, but this is very much necessary. It's just necessary. Like, if you want to feel your best, work on feeling your best, but definitely look your best. If it's in your control to look your best, do it every day. Do it every single day. Yes, I don't understand, like, when I'm manifesting things, I do not know if we got the results or not. I'm so confused. Yeah, honestly, it's not as difficult as everyone else is making it seem. I feel like a lot of us are getting misguided and misinformed, because manifestation is just a perspective shift. It's the way you think and how often you're telling yourself the story. That's all it is. Oh, thank you so much. First time seeing you. Thank you so much for joining. So my TikTok is the same name. It's the Tenika Francis. You're not on TikTok. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's okay. Honestly, I've always been on the fence about joining TikTok for numerous reasons. But because I'm joining the UGC community, and UGC is blowing up right now, I was like, let me just give myself some time to do this. And then if it's worth it, then I will continue to do it. If it's not worth it, then I won't bother to do it anymore. So I'm literally just giving myself some time to see if I like it or not. And if I don't like it, I'll just leave TikTok. But I don't want to make an excuse or have an easy way out. I do want to try it out because I was on TikTok, but like my previous account only made about a couple hundred followers. So I really want to go all in with this one. I want to do my big one. I want to do my big one this year. So I got to show up more often, and that's no problem. I just got to be more attentive. And I think we're done baking, guys. I think we're done baking. I don't get the point overcomplicating. It's so silly because like we're living in what we manifested or we're thinking. We're living in our perspective 6 months ago. So like the life that you're living today is a physical manifestation, materialization of the story that you were telling yourself 6 months ago. So if you were in a relationship that just didn't work out, there's a reason why you may be single, or there's a reason why you're in a relationship because 6 months ago you were thinking that you were in this loving, amazing relationship. And that's all you have to do. It's the story that you're telling yourself. And it really does happen more or less than 6 months. Like, it doesn't have to be like, I don't like to put a time limit on it, but the way that we understand things as humans is that we are comfortable with hearing the timeline that it takes or potentially could take to get the thing that we want when we already have it in this now moment. This now moment is so important when it comes to manifestations. We're living in a simulation. So honestly, I have no comment about that because I don't know. Like, I actually don't know. Like, that's the only thing that I'm like, because I'll talk about, oh, well, everybody is you pushed out. And I really love that concept because it's so freaking true. Everybody is you pushed out. Oh, guys, I can't wait to get back into this into these conversations, because there's so much realizations that I have had over the last few months, you know, just getting myself together and like coming back and saying, Tenika, like you just got to do it. Like stop playing small. But explain what you believe is the simulation, if you don't mind. We know the truth. Do you mind like expounding on that a little bit? Because I feel like some people have different awarenesses and knowledge about what that means. For me, it's like, to me, it sounds like a video game thing. Like, and I don't like to share information that disempowers us. And maybe you're not thinking in that perspective at all. And if you're not thinking in that perspective at all, then I stand corrected. So just expound on that if you can. Oh, my lip combo. You know what? So what I've been using lately, that's been just the least amount of effort, because, you know, I don't like to do too much. And that's going to change, especially when it comes to my makeup and how I present myself. I use a lip stain that I got from Temu. And that's going to be backwards. But I use a few lip stains. This is the bright one, so if I want it to be red, if I want my lips to appear naturally red, I'll put this one on. And if I want my lips to appear naturally like a dark brown, then I'll use this one. So maybe I'll just use one of these. And then I have a lip liner, but I barely use the lip liner. I don't know why. Like I just like being able to peel this off. And so maybe what I'll do is I'll use both. I'll use my lip stain, and then I'll also use my lip liner to kind of further define the lip stain. And you guys could see I'm still baking somewhat because I still have powder on my face. And then I go in with 2 setting sprays. Where are you from, Samaya? I think I pronounced your name correctly. I'm not sure. I think I asked you already. Hold on, let me scroll up. Where are you from? You said your country. Honestly, I respect your country for banning that. I don't want to say any words. But you know what I mean? Like, I respect your country for that. I don't think it's safe for younger people. And I'm not saying that because I'm calling myself old. I'm just saying, like, if you don't know how to self-regulate and how, you know, some of these apps could affect you, then it kind of just indirectly puts you in the ringer, and then you never really get anything done. It's definitely not the way to live, right? Like, all of us are guilty of just consuming and consuming and consuming. We are consumers, but I feel like we're better creators than we are consumers. Okay, so timeline's changing. Okay, so you were talking about the simulation. I didn't watch the movie yet. I want to watch the movie. Scary Movie 2. Back in the day, like, Scary Movie was really popular. It's funny that it's all come back. I don't know. I feel like time definitely does repeat itself. Like, the past repeats itself. Timeline's changing. So I guess, is that your way of explaining what the simulation means? To me, it just seems like we're being controlled. I don't know. I would never really describe our reality as a simulation. That's just for me. That I wouldn't do that. I think it's a little more than that. It's a little more individual as a collective, if that makes sense. It's non-duality, and I also cannot wait to talk more about non-duality. Yes. Still chronically online. Oh, India, nice. I have a lot of friends from India here in Canada. That's amazing. I love it. So while this is drying, I'm probably going to just take off some of the powder This is, I can't remember what I use this for. Oh, I use this for my, see all that dust? I don't know if you guys could see on the camera. Dust. It's just powder, actually. I use it for my, my shadow. Oh, they were talking about the Mandela effect. So I gotta read up on that and get back to you guys. And where does that come from, the Mandela effect? I don't know. You got some setting spray in front of me. Yeah, it's still drying. But I think I'm just gonna plug in the blow dryer. And I don't want to plug in the blow dryer while you guys are on live. That would be so mean. But I have this hot comb that helps me straighten the hair. So I think this is what I'm gonna end up doing until my lip stain dries. It's pretty much dry. And then I'm gonna go in and do my lip combo. I have glosses, but some of them are in the car. So I don't know what to do. I could probably grab a lip gloss because I don't actually use lipstick. I feel like sometimes it's a little heavy. So I might just grab one of my many lip glosses from my purse. Okay, so I'm gonna peel off my lip stain. You guys, I'm nearly done my makeup routine. And I'm gonna set my face after I do my lips. Nelson Mandela. Okay, I'll look into that. Guys, I'm always open to suggestions and what you guys were reading on. Yeah, it's just like a massive amount of people remembering a piece of information wrong. It's wrong timelines changing in a simulation. A lot of people remember the Monopoly Man with the eyepiece, but he doesn't. So I got this. It's a NYX lip pencil, lip liner in the shade MSLL55 Cold Brew. It's supposed to be brown. I've never opened it yet. Let's see how it looks on camera. So for me, guys, like I keep my perspective really simple. Like I don't get too deep down the rabbit hole about this stuff. Like I like to keep my life simple. So if it's a simple understanding and a simple way of living, I'm all for it. So this is the lip pencil. I'm just gonna outline my lips a little bit more. And guys, I'm gonna be out in like 5 minutes. So if you have any more questions, let me know. How's that look, guys? So I just want to remind you guys what we're going to be talking about. I know I'm like kind of talking in circles, but I know that I really appreciate you guys for being here, coming in my lives, commenting on my videos, liking my videos, just interacting in general. It's just something that I've always appreciated. I love building community, and like I feel at my best when I'm building community, when I'm connecting with you guys. So I really appreciate your time here with me while I'm trying to revive my channel. So you guys could expect more talking heads, more TikTok, more like shorts. So normally what I would do if I had more time, I would like flip this under and then it would be like a bang like this. I just like that look of like that. And then my hair would be curled under, like, if that makes sense. But right now we're just working with what we got. Does the tattoo lip stay on all day? Yeah, it stays on all day. And this is the first time I've actually paired it with the lip liner, but you actually don't need it. once you use the lip stain, you don't need it. The only thing about the lip stain is I wish there was more product in it, because it actually dries in the tube. So that's the only thing. But if you have a better quality lip stain, I would invest in that. Clock it. Yes. So that's what I was about to do. So let's just forget about it. You guys just pretend my hair is done, because I need to blow dry it, and like it's the blow dryer comb. So I'm gonna set my face, and then we're gonna do the highlighter, and then we're gonna close. So what I like to set my face with, and what I've seen this lady do, because I really like, I'm into like, you know, really nice full glam with less minimal effort type of tutorials. So she uses the Urban Decay setting spray. And it's never enough until you're out of breath. You gotta be out of breath and you're like, oh, okay, gotta stay alive. And then I use a one size, and that, where did I put that? 1 second. So I got the one size here. I don't know if you guys can hear the background, like my window's open. And it's Until Dawn. It's a mattifying waterproof. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold my face still, because apparently like I'm supposed to spray this on while my face is still wet from the previous setting spray. And then I'm gonna just like not move my face for 30 seconds until it dries. So this is the one size. I moved my face. Whoops. Nose tip properly? What do you mean, like the contour? Yeah, honestly, it's not something that is wrong. Like, I feel like when you do blush, it's just the more popping it is, the more, I don't know. I feel like it just brings out, I'm just gonna cut this out here. Just gonna carve out. I like to carve out the bottom because I don't like when blush goes down too far. So that's the only thing that I would probably change about my routine that I did today. I would leave the blush up here and make it stop like right about here. But it's okay. I'm happy the way it is. And then I'm gonna do the highlighter like one of you ladies mentioned. So the highlighter that I used to use a Maybelline one, but this one is more bronze for the summer, so it's perfect. It's NYX Buttermelt highlighter. And then I just use a small brush like this and just dabble a little bit in, and I put it right in my, what do you call this? Tear ducts? Like right above my tear duct. So you don't, when you put on the highlighter, you don't want to put the highlighter down here. To me, it looks a little funny. It's okay if there's fallout that comes there, but for the most part, I like to put the highlight right in the middle. And on this side too. And then we're just gonna run the highlight down. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I wonder if I should turn off this light so you guys could see my face a little bit better. Just turning it down so you guys could see my face a little bit better. It's more asymmetrical now. So, give me one moment. I'm just gonna grab my gloss and we could just close out the live. It's been 40 minutes. This is crazy. I feel like I've been talking to my besties. Yes, the inner corners. Oh, and actually what I like to do, which I'll probably end up doing off camera anyways, grab my highlight brush and then do the heights of my cheekbones. I don't know if you guys could see that, that shimmer. Less is more, but more is also more, Remember that when it comes to highlight. I like to put a little bit over my cupid's bow and on my chin. So let me quickly get my gloss and come back. So I've got two glosses. Here. I've got the Peptide Lip Tint. And then I've got the Lip Drip Fat Oil from NYX. There's obviously a pattern here. You guys are seeing a lot of NYX products. So I'm gonna put that on. I don't have a lighter one. These are both brown lip glosses. So you guys don't have to use like a super brown lip gloss, but if you're doing a combo, of course that makes sense that you would get like a light, a dark color and then a light color to come in the middle. I do have a light colored one. It's just, it's not in my purse, it's in my car. So yeah. NYX, NYX. Yeah, NYX. So that's the look. Do you ladies like? Okay. So there's not going to be, again, a whole lot of these tutorials. I just wanted to come on and see you ladies. And I'm going to just take off because I like to wear my concealer up and my foundation up on my skin. But I need a wipe. So wipe. Wipe that off. So I hope you ladies have a wonderful day. Any gents that joined, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. And I want to come on to just show more of my personality and expect content within the next couple days. If you're subscribed, you'll get and not a bell notification unless you hit the bell and let YouTube know to keep you posted whenever I do post. But we'll just do a lot of like talking head. We'll do a lot of manifestation. We'll do mindset. We'll do wellness. And just, yeah, we'll be living it up as baddies. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. I know we're heading into the weekend. So I hope you ladies are having a really good week. I keep saying ladies, but there could be gents in here. Anyways, bye. See you soon. Thanks for joining.